And we are live. Everything should be set here. Checking everything. On Twitch, the stream is up, and on YouTube, the stream is up. All right. And what was I? Oh, okay. So I'm gonna say, should you really see anything? Let's actually get the stream started. Actually, I am all set to go here. Got my controller in check. Last where you left off on, we found out who the VTuber really was. Then freaking, we found a robot that we gotta go chase after now. We found out what was really going on. It wasn't because Vert was, wasn't being controlled. No, Vert just didn't want to do her fucking job. It's Vert, anyway. Vert is actually a hardcore gamer in the Neptunia franchise. So it's very her, but then again, Vert would just sit around, play games all day. Her preference, her preferred game is an MMO. I'm like pretty familiar with the series, so I dug them out. What area am I full speed? Area over here I haven't went through. I can't really jump high, so I can't reach that button. Hopefully the audio isn't too quiet. I might turn it up on OBS here. I can really crank that. Probably don't want to be too loud. Like I was seeing on OBS and seeing how you guys hearing it, it makes a whole difference. What's with that robot? Like the other mech soldiers we encountered. New type of enemy? I got a bad feeling about this. Let's gonna move on. What the fuck can't just be playable? Like I feel like I'm gonna go on that tangent. Like I kinda want, like side characters to come back as playable. I just fucking obliterated fucking from there. I am probably gonna ram a shot. So I'm gonna try to level up everyone until we get Balani, my favorite character. I said Balani, that's weird to me. Say honestly, sir, I'm blonde. Anybody knows where the name Balani came from. That is definitely, I'm gonna say that's like 4th mainline game. Yeah, mainline B2 is main the 4th. And last mainline game I think we had. I just fucked that up. Fucking this range. I have an idea for Sunday stream. I had to look more into it, category-wise. But I can definitely say what I have lined up is definitely gonna be something. I'm only gonna make Sunday a 2-hour stream, but I have an idea in mind, and I have something I made myself, so I'm gonna say, and the word cringe won't be used lightly by me. Hey Lex, welcome to the stream. I was supposed to do something like an hour ago, but got rescheduled to Sunday. So I made that post. I was just like, oh. I wish I didn't say that, because I was found out last minute. That was changed. Oh, I'm going the wrong way, right? No, I want to go further down. I'm going the right way. Yeah, just like right when I made that like post, I was eating lunch. And I got a text message saying, you know, just saying about asking it to be rescheduled. Since it's Sunday at 1. That's why I'm like, I'm gonna make it 2 hours, but I'm gonna try to make the 2-hour stream, I guess, good. I tend to like crank 3-hour streams. 2 hours is if I really want to still stream. Because I don't like taking days off unless I have to. But work will be taking days off in return. I hate. I swear there's a hitbox I need to like notice. Like there is just some hitbox I need to notice. I'm enough here can go HDD. I actually do not want to go. I'm gonna use HDD later on though. I'm gonna smack everything. Yo, my thing ran up. Hey Ren, I haven't seen you in the chat for a while now. I just look away for a split second. I could almost understand you on that one from introvert perspective. I couldn't even speak. So I got warped. There. Is there anything behind here? Apparently not. I also want to add, before, like I say, I was testing everything at 12 before I was gonna go live. I was testing if I had the whole info on hand and if OBS could capture it. I thought, oh, this will be a pain. I was showing the thing I made myself back in, I want to say, what I'm gonna show Sunday. I think I made it in 2015, I want to say, 2015, 2016. And I'm gonna have a long, I guess, history lesson, I guess, when I start explaining this. So, that would definitely be something. I've been wanting to stream this one thing myself I made, then some other things on top. And I can definitely say I'm going to hate every minute of it, but I think it would be kind of great for stream-wise, I guess. Wait, robot. Oh, it stopped. He's a good guy after all. I swear my mic just cut out there. And my mic is gonna like mess up. It's not a person. My name is Ziri. Ziri? That is my unique identifier. Refer to me as such. Is that an order? Depending on how you look at it. Ziri, please tell us your objective. I will back up the data in this faculty and then destroy its functionality. Destroy? Why would you do that? Production faculty currently manufactures one type of product, but in the future, its usage changes. I couldn't even speak. Different how? You will manufacture mech soldiers. I have come to destroy this faculty before it becomes known. Mech soldiers? You mean that thing that attacked us? How do you know this? This AI has a learning function. It learns from humans, evolves, but then its AI will be copied onto the mech soldiers. John, is that you? I couldn't recognize. You had no profile picture apparently. Unless just my internet or stream, I don't want to say restream. Getting the wrong info there. Okay, because on my end there's like no profile picture for some reason. Unless it's just restream, not capturing. Oh. Okay, one of them was like, wait. I was like, wait, there's no profile there. No profile picture. I got really confused there. I recognize her name, but the whole no profile picture definitely threw me off. That AI would be used efficiently to eliminate humans. Okay, I must have been to look at the numbers. I didn't see the whole second letter in there. It's like that's like some detail I didn't notice. That AI we use efficiently to eliminate humans. Is that really true? Wait, Vert, why is Vert here? I don't really know. Vert, why are you here? I have underlings and intelligence too. I received the report that we were looking for Nita, so I had to investigate. I see nothing wrong with that, actually, to be honest. Also, the audio too loud? Can you guys hear me or anything? Just want to make sure that audio is in check, because OBS will look so weird to me. Because how seeing OBS and just hearing it is a little odd. Okay, want to make sure, because when you see the whole how the audio is going in OBS, it's like I look at it, I'm like, oh, it's halfway in green. That's probably not, like, I guess, loud enough. I guess. I don't know. I always prefer you guys' feedback all the time, because it's just like you guys hearing it and how I'm seeing on like OBS and with that. It makes the audio check a lot easier. That's why I always have to ask. Yes, I use OBS to. With OBS, I can see how my mic is. Like right now, I'm peaking the yellow apparently. I always say, oh, I'm gonna make my audios in check before the stream. All right, want to make sure. That's why I ask a lot, because some games are definitely louder than others do. So sadly, how it goes. But hey, I'd rather have, I guess, feedback from people. I wish. But the feedback and criticism does kind of help me get better in a way, so I always kind of depend on it. So Anita's AI was created to eliminate humans. Is that true? AD Luke Hunter, I was like, I haven't seen you for a long time now. Yeah, I was like, I remember you saying, because I would remember. Last time I think the last I saw you on a stream was like ages ago. I think I remember asking the whole Discord when it's still small, asking you and everyone else, was it alright to take like days off? I was pushing myself for streams every single day, which that kind of helps because I had the burnout happen like months ago. Because I couldn't be creative with my titles, and I kind of sat back for a bit. I was afraid of that happening. Awesome. It is a fact. Yeah, I think I was playing. Okay, so I was doing that whole 5.5 hour stream. That was always my longest stream. That was like an endurance test. But that was, honestly, out of all the streams I did, I honestly do look at that stream like, well, I was pushing it, but I don't regret it. I thought it was kind of fun. And holy hell, I never want to do that again, though. It was just like a special occasion. It is a fact. Oh no. Status confirmed. Raising threat level to 5. Faculty entering defense mode. Is that Anita's voice? There's no more time. I'll have to abandon my objective. Prioritize the deletion of the AI. You want to erase Anita? You can't. Hey, I am always glad to see you here. It does mean a lot to me when people come back or people kind of stick around. Hopefully I didn't change much on my streaming, but then again, my vocabulary and I guess my cursing has been up to a new level, I guess. And again, I'm just me on my streams. I don't have nothing to bring to the table. You just have someone who's just himself. So I don't really bring anything crazy unless it's just like, oh, just being genuine. I think the word I'm looking for. Why would you stop me? That AI would become a threat to humanity. The lineage will be beneficial to you. You don't know that yet. No, I'm sure it won't happen. People made her so happy. Yeah, it's honestly Yeah, it's honestly to see an AI become a VTuber. There is a AI VTuber member, correctly. I can't think of her name, but I have been seeing clips of her lately. Just don't know the name off the top of my head. And YouTube sees like, oh hey, you are watching Hololive clips or VTuber clips. You are subbed to some VTubers here, have a good amount. And again, there's like other clippers out there. I think Cooksy being one of them. Hold on. Okay. We are back. So sorry about the delay. Just had something go on in the middle of the stream. With just annoying timing. Oh shit. You guys can see the model there. I guess they're just looking over at the place at the moment. My model is like messing up. Not geared well. I just had to come and look at everything and to make sure my dogs were not causing problems. My dogs are the definition of children by how much trouble they get in. One of them's actually right behind me at the moment. I don't think she'll want to say hi because she's not the talkative one. She knows I stream, does everything, but she'll probably bark at one point. I don't think she can be heard due to my mic suppression. But this dog is definitely a little troublemaker, and she knows that. I had that dog for like 2016, so I'm like used to it. Very spoiled dog though. Yeah, it's honestly so sweet to see an AI become a VTuber. Oh, I think I had to click on game there. Going to allow that AI to destroy humanity. Yeah. Yeah, the goddesses are here. Right, we're going to defeat her. So don't delete that AI. Negative. I would prioritize my mission. Ida is my little sister, and a citizen in Leanbox. If you intend to delete her, then as a guardian goddess, I will fight you. I didn't realize what did Vert say. I'm like, wait, I forgot. She had the AI take over her spot as pretty much main character CPU of Leanbox. I had to think about that for a split second. What she meant by that. New enemies detected. Permission to eliminate denied. Permission to neutralize granted. Although this is uneventful, the battle must commence for me to continue my mission. Here it comes. Let's do this. Oh hey Vert, it's actually I want Vert to stay part of my party. Oh, she's level in there. What is? Hold on. Alright. My dog is just causing the chaos she should not be causing. That's showing. I'm trying to see the loot rank system here. Show who has what rank with everyone. I don't think it's showing that. Would be wrong. I am just going to work on the little ranking up, the little ranks at one point. Why would you want to make it disappear? I'm in order 2. Order 2? By whom? I'm just like reading the dialogue on the left. That's classified. What a tease. I'm not a tease, I'm just following orders. Come on, just give us a hint. No. Hey. I couldn't see what Ram just said there. I'm pretty sure Ram just said tease. Not any longer preparing AI annihilation code. Annihilation code? No, I won't let you. Come off until it's complete. 30%. 40%. 50%. 60%. Can't do this. Need to find a way to. I'll find a way to save you. I promise. You sure use some help? Yeah. Like literally enough here. I actually want you to use to heal up. I actually want Vert to heal. Wait, Vert, what are your combos? Hit them with the Mirage Dance there. Oh yeah, I forgot. HCD. I honestly should have went into that. It's higher stats and everything. Oh, I ain't even uni. Wait, Uni just healing herself? What's all good stat this thing? I only think I only saw ROM level up, but I'll take the level up. I saw Nepgear and Uni level up, but I can't tell if that was ROM level up or was it RAM. Always escape path. Path confirmed. Mission incomplete. For now. That's probably a guess. It ran away. We have to go out. We have to go after it. So fast, I can't even see anymore. That robot already plays overall. Like in the beginning, you see the thing. You already see, I think Ziri. I think trying to remember the things on top of my head. Already played a pat. Like already, I don't want to say played a path. Already played a role in the beginning. So I definitely feel like we're gonna have a second shot. Like every character you have, either in the beginning, that has some kind of role. It's like, oh, you're gonna reoccur again. Unless it's the fucking underling from Rebirth 2, and I'm probably Mark 2 also, who is just I don't know why they call it underling. I don't know why they didn't give her a name. I think the first OVA. I say, what do you want to call an OVA? Gave her a name. I will say it. I honestly thought that character was adorable and kind of cute. I'm not gonna lie. I just wish she got I guess, a better role. I guess. It was only one game that never happened again. But we got fucking Weird Shoe, fucking like more than I want to say. Weird Shoe came to the second game. We had him the third game, the fourth game, mainline series, and a bunch of spin-offs. But my girl, the underling character, Linda, I think her name is in the OVA, couldn't get that much love. Like, you serious? I don't know. That's just a rant. So fast, I can't even see it anymore. What is this? Looks like a factory. Same thing that both Anita and Ziri mentioned. Factory seems to be running. I wonder what it's making. Hey, what's that? I think I recognize it. Are these our phones? Yeah, so many our phones. Oh my goodness. The production faculty of the R phone was right here all along. Oh, you come this far. Anita. You seem a little down. Wait, what do you mean, this game? When I was actually streaming, like, I want to say before I started streaming, or around the start, I kind of forgot when I started streaming, to be honest. I just know I'm hitting a year soon. I think April will be like a whole year. I was getting to the series off stream, and I can definitely I'm actually caught up. This is like the latest one. It came out, well, or like the US finally got it January 24th. Japan had it for a whole year. I want to say a week or two before, I literally just went through every single game, spin-off, mainline included, mainline games, and I can definitely say this makes 20. This is the 20th one, but then again, I am taking my time with the original PS3 games, which those aren't really canon because there are two characters in there. I think two companies, but they took them out because copyright reasons. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna, play the original PS3 games off stream, or like not off stream, after like I finished the mainline series, because canon wise. And I can definitely say, if I were to show my playtime, my save files, for a good amount of the games, we are talking like 100 hours going for the best ending. Because the 4 mainline games have, there's a normal ending and a true ending. Or later down the road, it's like, there's the normal ending, there's the, good ending and true ending. Or in case of the second one, there's, I want to say, more than one ending, I think. Depending what you do. I'm not going to say the spoilers on one of them, which the voice from the fandom called it. Yes. I was very serious. Every time I was off stream, or I was like, I came back from work, I sat down, I'm like, I'm gonna hop to this one, play for a couple hours, grind for a bit, see every side cutscene going with the main series. Or I was like, I got the main story going on. But here, I'm gonna go level up, grind for a bit and see all the side, side content. But I can definitely say, I know a couple people, or at least I heard people I know IRL, have said they played the Rebirth 1, which is a remake of the first one. Say they got into it, or they tried it, they didn't really get hooked on it. Which, I kind of see what people are saying, but I stuck it out. And I can definitely say, great game. But Mark II, which retcons the whole, I guess, story and everything like that. Everything in the first game is just like, yeah, we're only getting the lore and past. Other than that, like, whatever happened, forget it. Like, we're throwing it out the window. That game's like, oh, here, they have little sisters you don't know. Again, first game, the original PS3 game was so bad. I actually played a little bit of it. The combat system and everything is absolute garbage. I heard people say it's really bad. And I can definitely say without a doubt, it's not good. The gameplay in the main series, what we have now, which this game, every spin-off plays drastically different. So a lot of gameplay is saying it's not in the mainline game, sadly. That game's like, oh, we're gonna change the gameplay here and just retcon the shit out of it pretty much. But I'm glad they kind of like took the original PS3 game. Rebirth 1, the original, Hyperdimension Neptunia. Those two are completely different. Like, I am not, you could play like, you're getting like, the first cutscene. Yeah, but I get remember the whole combat system in the first one. You couldn't even get your character using an item. It's like, oh, here, raise this percentage level on a high rate of when this character can use an item, and then like, yeah, do it in the battle also in the first game. I was like, what in the fuck? Why? We haven't got a mainline game for the series since like 2016. We got a spin-off, and another spin-off, and another spin-off, and another spin-off. Like, we have so many characters I actually fucking love. Like, I'm all for the spin-offs. Like, I don't mind it. But I understand why people say we haven't had a mainline game in fucking, like, since V2, which was like 2016. Idea Factory, where in the fuck are you gonna make another mainline game? I'm sick of the spin-offs. Which I can definitely vouch for now. But each game, at least, I like, though. I just can't be too serious on it. Especially seem a little down. That one called Ziri connected to me earlier and executed my deletion command. I will vanish in a few minutes. Couldn't stop the code? We're vanishing. Oh no, Nita. Next to server. I'm glad we got to meet one last time. Don't say that. I connected. I connected Anita. Connected to Anita and conduct. A quick analysis. Maybe I can help. It's okay. No. No, it's not. Fine. I'm connecting you anyway. I'm good at you though. If I continue to learn, then I will become an enemy of the people. I cannot allow that to happen. Your deletion command is very well made. It'll be difficult to cancel it quickly. Thanks for the fitting. was thinking of fitting end for me. Anita, please don't go. What, like I say, I hate. I'm getting Sonic Battle flashbacks, which I have heard people say, "Oh, Sonic Battle was alright," or "Oh." I heard the basic stuff on that, which all I'm gonna say, I'm gonna try to not. It's gonna be tough to talk about Sonic like Battle, but like getting into spoiler territory. All I'm gonna say is Sonic Battle story. That was actually like peak memory. It had made me cry as like I think I was like 8, 9. And funny thing, I took my eye, like half my eye, well, the spot my eyebrow was left on that time. I was going through Sonic Battle too. Funny thing, around that time. Like I showed on stream, I had like a whole my eyebrow missing. I was playing Sonic Battle at that time. Like Sonic Battle story is really fucking dark near the end. But it was actually really good. And Frontiers is definitely I'm streaming Sonic Frontiers, like I'm doing that. And that game's really fucking good. I'm happy Sonic is getting like the love I feel like the series is getting now. It's pulling me back into be a Sonic fan. It's just great, actually. And probably Sunday, I'm probably gonna show some Sonic fan games. Kind of doing like whole, like, I just spoil what I was gonna do. Sunday, I'm just gonna like stream a bunch of fan games, and my game is in that mix. So, surprise! I just let that slip. I'm gonna like figure out what would be best for the stream, and probably gonna like crack at it. Like, hey, let's do another like whole list of fan games that I feel like would be worthy. It's picture like a showcase in a way, but live reactions from me that I preferred. I mean, doing YouTube, if I was like, oh, making YouTube videos, you know, all right, but I prefer doing everything live. It's just my opinion. I love that more than, you know. I guess I can understand that one, but it's like, still, it's a step in the right direction, though. Like, we gotta give Sonic Frontiers that. But I still remember, I wanted to stream Frontiers, and it fucking went on sale on console. I was pissed. I'm like, console, it went on sale, but Steam, like, nah, you want to pay the full price, you got to. I'm like, it's a discount on fucking consoles. What the hell? But what I do? December came around. I was at my job. Had 10 minutes to clock in. I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna pull my phone, buy the game. When I got out of work, download it, which I did. And I'm gonna be streaming mods the next stream. I have a few lined up. I'm going to look for more. I said in my chat, I think it was Monday, saying, oh, you know, should I do like, you know, show a bunch of mods? Because it's been on the table for me for a while. I just didn't know when I wanted to, or like what felt was a good time, I guess. So we might have a, you know, little gameplay and have like a little mod showing to break up the seriousness. Oh, you can do it. Thank you. Your kindness is more than enough for me. Nita, you'll call me that? Thank you. I love you, big sister Vert. My head hurts. Huh? This code. It looks familiar. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can fix this. I won't let anyone else die on me. And this is where I start making saves. I have a lot of saves. It will definitely be something. Which I'm probably gonna push that to Monday, since when I do a Sonic Frontier stream, I want to I try to push that out to 3 hours. Cause that is something I really want to stream a good amount of. I want to say, I heard the entire 2022 for Sonic has been good. I mean, you've got Sonic Prime. I was literally watching somebody talk about Sonic Frontiers. And I had to make sure I remember watching the, one of my favorite YouTubers, video on it. And I was skipping through, I do not need to know any of the stuff he's saying. I want to hear the story and what his thoughts are. I'm just I need to go in blind. Because when I do my streams, Sonic Frontiers in this game also, I went through not knowing anything. I'm if I'm going to stream whatever I'm going to stream, going in blind, I want my reaction to be I guess, be real, I guess. Then be oh, this actually happened. And then oh, trying to say oh, I already know because I looked it up that. It's better to go in the game blind than anything. At least to me. And most of the stuff streamed I'm want to play on stream, I have no clue what one I'm getting into most of the time. It kind of gives you more reason to be oh, here's what would be a good stream idea. And it's something I played hours on end. Or almost many years of. It caused so much trouble to all the citizens of my nation. Hey, Vert is finally back. I was worried about you. Vert, back to being the CPU of the nation? I mean, again, I was say, Vert has no sister, so she had no one. Unless it was, what's her name? Chica? Chica's son. I think it was I think she had a last name. I don't even remember. Remember, she was an Oracle in the second game. Was put to the side for the third game, but I don't think the Oracle was even mean anything in the series anymore. Because they were technically around in the third game. More never shown, just mentioned. And never came back again. Which I don't know why Idea Factor did that, because I actually like some of them. But I just feel all the complaining I'm doing at the moment is nitpicking, I guess. No, it's just, I feel I'm nitpicking, just complaining. But a lot of the characters I see in these games, spin-off, mainline, I want to see again. It feels hey, we have them in this game, let's bring them back, we get more interaction. And some of the characters don't get a lot of fan art from what I see more the side characters, which sucks that some of the side characters I like more than the main cast. Hey, Vert's finally back. I was worried about you. She, I can even. Shh, don't say that. I don't mind. By the way, Nepgear, travel all the way to Leanbox because you need to see me. We're preparing to take back Plantoon. Oh yeah. I forgot. 2 year. I forgot. it was whole 2 years since game industry went to, well, or game industry in general went to shit pretty much. We don't really know. I say we just know what happened. And Neptune, main character, who is going to be back as Neptune always says herself, she's the protagonist breaking the fourth wall. So Tennessee fourth wall breaks a lot by Neptune once she shows up. It's just whatever the series. Don't take a lot of the series, like, don't take this like the. I want to say, don't take Neptunia serious, because we have some jokes. We're probably like, oh, that was a good joke, and we're like, oh, that was a real dumb joke. First game, I had like some jokes like, wow, that's really unfunny, or some jokes like, oh, I get it now. Took like a couple of seconds. You're gonna have like gaming. You're gonna have gaming jokes. You're gonna have like anime jokes or a bunch of cliches. Like look, these two right here. Like Netgear, who's on the right, is based off the Game Gear. On the left, Vert is based off of Xbox or 360. I want to say Xbox 360. Doesn't say like, oh, you're not like gaming joke and references. Well, it's just something. When we put our plan into action, we wanted to ask you for your help, Vert. Of course I'll help you. Huh? Don't you need a little more time to make that decision? This is you were talking about Nepgear. Besides, still having debt to repay. If Neptune didn't sacrifice herself to stop R4 on that day, I wouldn't be alive. Sis, I will pay back. I'll pay back what is owed. I cannot stand by and allow you to risk your lives without offering mine as well. Leanbox will stand with you, and your objective to taking back Planetoon. You did it, Nepgear. Thank you. Don't have the words to express how grateful I really am. There's nothing to worry about. Also, I'll join you at once, Nepgear. Seriously? You're the goddess here? Seriously, you're the goddess here. Oh, you need to stay with your nation? I was gonna say, I'm like, that's odd. It isn't a problem at all. My little sister can watch over it. And can watch over it in my absence. Wait. Hold the fuck on. I have like, I'm like smirking right now. I'm like, I don't know why I'm smirking. I'm just reading a little bit of dialogue and I had like a smirk. I don't know why. I think I found it humorous. I don't know why. Don't mind me. Here, leave it to Anita. It'll be the official shut-in. Anita. Neat. That name there. Literally, they gave her the whole name. Anita job. I'm gonna. It's not sure what I said before. That joke, that name is so stupid, but I love it. I make sure to defend this place while Big Sister Vert is out. Anita, are you doing okay? Yes, Nita is back to normal. I'm so thankful that Maho was able to salvage her. All the important data is gone, though. It's not a bad thing, though. Oh, that's incredible, Maho. You didn't hesitate. And you got it done. After my analysis, I was able to figure out what I needed to do to get a happy... I was able to figure out what I needed to do and get a happy ending or something. It just clicked, you know? Everything's from up Maho. Oh, I can't do like a laugh at all. Seriously. Don't let that go to your head, Maho. Maybe I shouldn't have complimented you. Oh, Uni, no need. Ah, Uni, no, please compliment me more. Get off me. I get Nita to learn from the videos she uploaded as a VTuber. And also, all the messages I sent her. All the messages? I mean, the super chats? Anita's back, baby. I want to say the super chats. They literally just called like donations, like the super chats in game. I was not shocked, I guess. I don't know, let me check them real quick. Make sure the stream was still good. I'm a bit dumber now, but I'm gonna learn a lot so I can make Big Sister Vert happy. Glad you're okay, Anita. No. Call me Nita. Okay, Nita. I thought you're turning out to be a very dependable little sister already. Yes, I'm very proud of her already. I'll put my headset in charge real quick. So what's the next destination? Next up is last station. Oh, okay, we're going to last station. Wait. Yeah, if I remember last station. I'm thinking of map here. I remember the whole map, since this is a hyper dimension. The third game, there was ultra dimension. I have done that so many times. All I can say, if you like the RPG stuff, I recommend this game. But it's just, you're playing Rebirth 1, which is, you're all the whole, at least that's all where I would say start. Just so you know the lore and how, like, the series started, generally with that. But the game definitely hit or miss, so I can definitely say that. I think the game's like $15 on Steam too. I could be wrong on that price. I only own a bunch of the games because I paid $100 on Humble Bundle because I really want to get into the series. Until I just eventually sat down, I'm like, I'm gonna fucking play through each game. And the rest, there was history. It just, the whole RPG element stuck to it. More like gameplay wise. It just, honestly, I think it's 3 characters. I think first game, 3 characters you have on the field. The later games, I think 4 you can have. Trying to think. I think that's how it is with. Mostly thinking the second game and third game. Rebirth 1, Rebirth 2, and Rebirth 3, respectively. Where I was like, you have characters on the field. Right, one in the front, one in the back. Depending on the character, you have like certain range you can walk. So let's say you got your enemy right in the front. You got your one. You can have character go from like the one side or to. It's like you can have the character throw you move. It's just a certain distance they can move. And I will definitely say also, soundtrack for each game, at least the original ones, is such an absolute banger that I will literally pull my phone out sometimes. I gotta walk around and do whatever around my apartment, or just want to check it out. I will put my headphones on, like literally. No, I don't want to pick my headphones like that. I have like a pair of Raycons. I will literally like, oh, I'm going to listen to, the Rebirth series. I'm gonna listen to like Rebirth 3 soundtrack, because the themes for some of them is absolutely slaps. But Rebirth 2, I think it's Mark 2. I think the soundtrack called it. On that soundtrack, Last Station theme in Mark 2 or Rebirth 2, it's been their first one. They got Noir's theme in Rebirth 1, which is another good. I don't like Noir, which, so if we're going to Last Station, we're gonna see her at one point. Noir's probably like my, I want to say probably 6th, 5th favorite. And she got the fucking good themes. Last Station, what's that place like? I'm not sure. I think and that's the only thing I ever said on stream, actually. My favorite blonde, who is my profile picture for absolutely everything. Her theme is not, I want to say, not too bad, just not like my kind of catchy thing. And every time I just saw like mention her, I walked to my $300 figurine here. So I have a $300 figurine of blonde from, the series. And that's definitely something to go on about. So I definitely would. I have like 6 figurines on my desk, actually, where I count them. And I get like one more at one point. It's just like Noir, just having the best. But again, I think she's based on the PS3, and then there's Ultra Dimension. It just, I could go on about the series a whole lot. I'm like, sorry, I'm getting off topic, because like, that's how I am. If I talk about Neptunia, I go on to like a whole discussion about the series. Just how much I love the series. I wish a lot of people, like, I wish a lot of people that could like got into it and kind of talk about it with. Or I could say, oh, here, check the series out. See if you like it. It's just, I could talk hours on end and give my own, opinions and perspective and what I like, and just talk to the lore in general. Definitely, I still say I honestly recommend it. But be careful buying the DLC with the early games. You buy that, like weapon DLC, you will wipe the floor of everything, like, for probably a couple of, I want to say, chapters. I bought all the DLC for each game. As I was going through my playthrough, I bought like every one, so just a key heads up there. It's the nation offended by Noir, a huge and noisy place full of grimy industrial. I mean, it's very nice. Noir's Uni's big sister, right? Huh? Oh, right. Can't wait to meet her. What's she like? You Sundara, or Sundere, how you pronounce it. I'm so glad you haven't left yet. Hey, Iffy. Want to update you before you left. Want to investigate the faculty a little more. So I won't return to Planet Tune for a while. Iffy, you're such a hard worker. I couldn't get a lead on the mysterious being that's stealing shares, but finding the iPhone factory is a huge leap forward. I'm so glad I'm going to keep investigating the robot called Ziri. If he lays on remnants, he lays on remnants with the evil organization. I can't rest yet. Such a workaholic. Try not to collapse. I try to remember that. Oh, and Nepgear. I went through that. I tapped A so fast. Don't overdo it. I know you're trying. I know you're trying to do the right. Trying to do right. Wait, don't overdo it. I know you're trying to do right by her. And do right by her, but using it to okay, what are you trying to do? Right by her, but using it to Nep's place would take time. Oh yeah, since the whole little sister CPU candidates, which are supposed to take place, or I guess after like the CPU is no longer around, the CPU candidates take their spot. So eventually Nepgear is gonna take Neptune's place, being the younger sister and everything. Oh yeah, you're doing a great job already. I promise you. Yes. I'm gonna get going, right? I'm gonna get going now. Once you get back to Planetoon, give Compa Histoire my regards. I'll be bringing back lots of souvenirs. Are we gonna have another? We're gonna have like another. Well, I'm gonna say we have another Rebirth 3 incident, and I feel like that's just. I definitely. I don't. That's like way far into Rebirth 3. Not saying. I wouldn't say that's spoiler territory. More like I would say that's not spoiler territory. Per se, it is like very. I want to say middle of the game. It's mostly just stuff on the side. But that's something I'd rather not say. But then again, that IF and IF Rebirth 3 completely different, since Rebirth 3 there was a different dimension, the Ultra Dimension, which was actually pretty good. They introduced my favorite character in that one, Plutia, which the less I talk about Plutia, the better, because shocking details. I absolutely love people to just kind of find out about her, because when I found out what she really was like, I was like, wow, that's a detail. I might hate it though. I can definitely say that, but that's all too much for stream though. I can't say anything on that. And that is as far I'm gonna go on that topic. I'm sorry to report this, but the mission failed. It is what it is. Looking to experience data from the AI just suffice. He discovered the R-phone factory, but if it is left alone, they might be able to use it. Okay, Ziri. It's time to retrieve the shares. Yes, Master. With the retrieval of the share energy, I will search for more efficient R-phone. Now we know where the shares are going. Okay. Got past chapter 2. And while I was hitting Y for bring up the menu. I think it's like, I think in the other games, I think it's Y to bring up the menu. Then again, could be wrong, because I was going for all the side quests. I stuck everything here. I was going on, no, I didn't say side quest. No, I was going for all achievements in the Rebirth 3, which torturous, but I won't say but some of that stuff is tied between post-game stuff. Rebirth 3. I think Rebirth 2 also. At least from what I see on guides. They say, I want to say, there's certain things I can think you can do. Like a dungeon, I think. If you get the true ending. I just want to remember. I'm trying to remember what the guide said. And I remember the guide saying, "Oh yes, if you're gonna do that, you're gonna do that like dungeon. You get the conquest ending. I guess it gives you something. I don't think it's bad if I do say what that ending gives. So I think it's like, oh, if I see the spoiler, I'm like, oh, just you know what drops or what you get. Just as long as you don't talk about, I guess, the dialogue and cutscene there, what happened. All I can say, it's dark. And I was kind of like found out what the cutscene this guy was delving into it. Thanks to Reddit. And hearing people talk about, oh yeah, the conquest ending. I've seen a few of it, I'm like, wow, that's really fucking dark. I bought all the DLC, so I don't think I really need it that much, but it's probably an achievement too. If I do go back to Rebirth 2 and start going for all achievements in there, probably add it to a to-do list. How would I get over there? Wait, can I? I'm over here. What the map is? Hold on. Can I see what? Can I spell what? I don't remember which is which. There we go. The whole teleporting feature, I have to admit, isn't that bad. The old games, or like the previous games, the dungeons were really short. I also should add, if you're like me, you bought all the games and you're going like back to back each one, prepare to see a lot of like reused assets. I should point that out there, since the series has a point or it's like has a time where it's like, oh, I'm gonna say, well, it's the first 3 games. A lot of like assets are used, like dungeon wise. But surprisingly, I looked past that because I wanted to see what the story was and the characters fleshing out. But I think wasn't that critical on it. I think I just like, oh, I came for the plot and characters, left with what I love, and more like, oh, hey, I really like this. And oh, he's really sold me on his characters and what I like. Yeah, I don't know, just like I've seen people kind of like, I guess kind of like nitpick it. But as long as you sell me on the story and characters, I am 100% satisfied with that. the quote, I want to say it. What I'm trying to say. The quote one of my favorite YouTubers, I'm gonna like butcher his name, Exo Paradise Gamer. I think I'm mispronouncing his name. I remember watching his Banjo-Kazooie playthrough, or like him talking about plot-wise and saying, oh, how, you know, the 3.6 version and the original N64 version had its, I guess, issues, and how it was kind of just like him going on about like what was good, what was like not good, and hearing his point where it's like, oh, if you don't like have a character away, or like, oh, you have a plot and it's forgotten about, you're giving like the player not give a shit, like, okay, the plot's no longer here. I'm trying to think, I can't think exact quote. Was pretty much like, oh, I guess like giving a whole plot being shoved aside. I think it was his Banjo-Kazooie, not Banjo-Kazooie, no, it's Banjo-Tooie. Saying if you don't have the plot there, the player is gonna forget what they're up against and what they're, oh, to quote him, it's like kind of giving the player forgetting what the player is fighting for, to quote him almost one-to-one. Wonder what this game does, in all honesty. And then I don't need a serious plot to it though. Just give me a reason to like delve into it. And the character I love, I'm sold. I can definitely say I was going through my playthrough on the spin-offs at the time. And I will say right now, Neptune U, great game. It's just so fucking short. It gave Super... oh, I feel like I'm gonna... And I think Super Nintendo Neptune for the Sega Hard Girls is already short already. That's a great game too. I didn't know the Sega Hard Girls were under the franchise. Apparently that's a crossover. It does actually. It just, like, I see nothing wrong using reusing assets. Like, I never mind it. And people complain about that a lot. But the first three games are definitely remakes. So I mean, you kind of got. I want to say, the first three games, Rebirth games, came out like small bit of time, I want to say. So I can understand that one. I don't want to say, I think the original three games had that, but I could be wrong saying that statement. So I'm not 100% quotable. All I know, those games are drastically different. I probably want to say, some of the spin-offs. See, Neptune U is coming to my head now. I think now speaking of reusing assets. Neptune U had the thing too. In Rebirth 1, there was like an area you had to go to near the end, which was in the beginning of Rebirth 1. They took that dungeon map, which wasn't an issue, by the way. They even had it a couple of times. Part of me wants to say they changed the dungeon layout a bit, since Neptune used a hack and slash. I think what I usually just compare it to is like, picture like Dynasty Warriors that, you know, all going around and beat them up kind of like thing. Or I guess we can have Surin Kaguya, which a series I'm going to delve into. And I want to get in this series because I'm putting the crossover of Surin Kaguya and Neptunia. Great game. Just, again, so short. But I did love every minute, though. the gameplay and maybe like, oh, hey, I like these certain Kaguya characters. Maybe I'll check out this series. So of course, they sold me. I can't think of the company who actually owns a license certain Kaguya. I just know, I think the developer. I want to say it was. I can't think of the developer on top of my head now. Because he got a character in Neptunia.